say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thanks to Skylar Cole for that stirring rendition of our national anthem. And we'll be right back. Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kyle Kuzma.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points. They haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Turner in at the 5. And for the Grizzlies, they've got Jackson. Vince Williams out there with Morant. And there's the bulldozer. And it's Jackson in at the small forward. In this early bit of the season, Greg, how important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something. Whether it's a specific rank or a record, early goals help you define your team for the season ahead.
So the Bucks win the tip. Lillard against Williams. Turner with a screen on Williams. Pass to Turner. Now here's Brogdon. Turner with a screen for Brogdon. Back to Turner. And it's Madison with the rebound. The Grizzlies on offense, defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And if you had to point to one problem in that game, it was their rebounding. Flat out terrible.
I think you can be a little bit rattled when you lose the physical battle as badly as they did in that game. That can be tough to shake off. So it's a matter of getting over those doubts and finding yourself again.
And the Bucks with possession here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner, and he said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy. Fellas?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Kuzma. Following the missed shot by Jaren Jackson. Kuzma kicks to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. Knocked loose.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Pass to Jackson. Williams scanning the floor. Out to Morant. Three-pointer. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And how about the catch and fire there from Morant? He's got the endless confidence in his abilities.
Lillard outside. Turner with a screen on Jackson. To the middle. Shot left block.
You just look at the trajectory of Turner's career. He was raw coming into the league. up and down for a number of years, but when he put it all together, he became the total package.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. And here's Moran. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Outside Jackson. Lillard against Williams. There's Jackson with the 3. Kept alive. Outside for Jackson. Here's Madison. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Morant outside. Here's Madison. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Kuzma against Williams. Kuzma kicks to Brogdon. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Turner with a screen on Jackson. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Giannis has got 5.
And Giannis not afraid to stretch it out that time with the 3-ball.
Outside Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson against Kuzma. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Now Brogdon. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Out to Kuzma from outside the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of this game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
The free throw drops for Jackson. And so he hits both. Here is Lillard. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Lest us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Now here's Giannis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Edey's checked in.
One shot.
How is it that Giannis always seems fired up? I mean, this guy has a true enthusiasm for the game and for competition. He just delivers night in and night out. That's what makes him a star.
Now here's Morant. A 24-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. There's the triple. Giannis grabs the miss. Milwaukee's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. For three, Brogdon. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Memphis trailing here. Left side, Williams. The tray. And the three ball is good.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Now, here's Lillard. He has yet to score. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And you noted it, his points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Turner finds Brogdon. Here's Antetokounmpo. Over Jackson. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. 10 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Great J from Antetokounmpo, really developing that part of his game.
Williams passes to Morant. Floats it up there for Morant. And the Grizzlies tack on two more.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Lillard misses.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The Bucks trail. Brogdon outside. Pass to Lillard, and it's Vince Williams with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty box.
And the Bucks with some changes. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Kyle Kuzma, and it's Jackson in for Brogdon. Jovic passes to Jackson. Lillard outside. Just 4 to shoot. Over Williams. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Outside Jackson. Morant outside. Outside Jackson puts one up from 19. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Morant against Jackson. Here's Jovic. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Indiana. Pass to Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul. Second
High
team.
effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shot. Morant. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
Some changes for Memphis. Santi Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Vince Williams. And then for Milwaukee, Robert Williams is checked in for Miles Turner. Bobby Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Green in for Damian Lillard. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Now an all-NBA caliber talent, Morant still feels like he has room to improve.
Pass to Williams. Outside, Green. Here's Jovic. Guarded by Morant. Fades and shoots. Jovic, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Morant with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Morant. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
High-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jerome, he's checked in for G.G. Jackson. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. Bucks trail by 6. Now here's Green. Pass to Portis. Can they get it? Jerome with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Aldama. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Jovic. Still without a basket. To the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Portis in the post. Aldama's there. While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. The Bucks second.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the physicality that Bobby Portis brings to the game is something that his teammates really get behind. It makes him such an effective player out there, impacting the attitude of so many.
And Portis drains both of them.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Pass to Edey. Here's Jerome. From past the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Bucks trail by 9. Green with the ball. Still yet to score. Outside Portis. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's Edie, and he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Grizzlies making the shot. Green finds Portis. Pass to Jovic. 6 to shoot. Sinks the three-pointer.
And Portis knows this system well. Try to make the good to great pass.
And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Jerome. Great D that time from Portis.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And Jovic gets it to go.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now Pippen. Pass to Jerome. Great D that time from Portis. Bucks trail by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the fight. 2 minutes.
Outside Jackson. Now here's Green. And here is Williams.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Marcus Smart. He's right around 5 points a night, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And it's been a bit of a struggle for him. I mean, he can get down on himself at times. He's just got to keep working, and I think things will turn around.
This is where your character can be tested, his will to fight through this kind of adversity. And I think he's got a good chance.
No good on that one.
And when he is healthy, Williams is an important piece on this team, mainly due to that defense and rebounding.
Clark, he's checked in for Edie. He hits the second from the line.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
Now here's Pippen. Hasn't made one yet. Clark, a screen on Jackson. To the paint. And slam dunk by Clark.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Jackson looking it over. Pass to Jovic. No good from outside.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
1:09 left in the first. Here's Jerome. And the wing jumper offline.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Jackson finds Portis. Down low. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, using his power, Williams doesn't give them any room to interfere with that jam.
There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. To the inside. And it's Clark with the jam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Portis. to Jackson. Outside Portis. From deep, Green. It's rebounded by Memphis. Aldama's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Smart on the wing. For 3, Pippen. No good that time. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their 3-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
They've got the bulldozer. Santi Aldama is out there with G.G. Jackson. Then it's Morant, and it's Williams at the 2 guard. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Trains it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Grizzlies. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 9-point game. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And it seems odd to say, given that they won that pretty easily, but really they did not look especially strong in that game.
And you know as well as I do that the coaches had a long laundry list of things that they could have done better that night, but still, it turned out to be a good win for them.
For Milwaukee, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
At the line for 1.
And that one misses. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the off-season in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
Here's Giannis. The Grizzlies making the shot. Jones kicks to Antetokounmpo. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Memphis leading by 6. Outside Jackson. Pass to Madison. Memphis moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. That misses off the backboard.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Jovic passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Jovic, guarded by Jackson. Jovic, no good. Memphis has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Pass to Morant. Outside Williams, back to Morant. There's the 3. And Jones pulls it down. Bucks trail by 6. And here is Antetokounmpo. He had 37 points in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis can shoulder any load, and he's doing it here.
Memphis leading by 4. Pass to Aldama. Outside Williams. Outside Jackson. Here's Aldama. Morant outside. Puts the move on. And the layup is good. Morant's got his second basket of the night.
Nice poise from Morant, assessing the situation and then the ability to come through under pressure.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an incredible 11-year run. I mean, Brent, he was the team.
Yeah, unbelievable, all-time great for the Portland Trailblazers. All-NBA 7 times, Kevin, the Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done, and he wants to win at the highest level, and that's what he's looking to do.
And the Bucks with possession here, following the score by Memphis. And how about we check the numbers for him?
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And when you're trailing, free throws become that much more important. It's much tougher to stay in a game when you're not converting.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jackson, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. And Anthony subbed in for Gigi Jackson. The Bucks also changing it up. Huff's checked in, and Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Damian Lillard. And he's good on the second. Memphis leading by 5. Now here's Morant. He's got 6 and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, that's where you have got to bring your A game, especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle all night long.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. Well, it's a big bonus when you get effective outside shooting from your big men like these guys over the past 10 games. Take a look at the bulldozer. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
And maybe most of the time a coach doesn't want to see his center or power forward drifting away from the hoop, but that's not the case with him.
Brogdon with it. Still scoreless. Outside, Green. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his third assist on the night. Here's Morant. He's got 6. Outside, Williams. Floats it up there for Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Here's Brogdon. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Kuzma outside. Inside. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by Anthony.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Pass to Morant. Williams from outside. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
Now here's Kuzma. Fires the 3. And it's Madison with the rebound. The Bulldozers got 6 rebounds here tonight. From deep. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now Brogdon. No scoring in this one. Outside, Green takes a 3. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Anthony. Morant finds Williams. Floats it up there for Morant. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Brogdon. Pass to Jones. Four on the shot clock. Here's Brogdon. Morant with some nice D. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. And here is Anthony. It's over Brogdon. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one. Brogdon looking it over. Pass to Kuzma. Rebound by Williams.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Jackson. That's tipped. Now here's Kuzma. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Here's Huff. Pass to Kuzma. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer, but Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
And Kuzma, one of those forwards that can kind of go between, plays the 4 or the small forward, and that's impressive versatility from this young player.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for the Bulldozer. Jerome comes in for Williams. Marcus Smart's checked in for Anthony. And Pippen subbed in for John Morant. He doesn't get the second one.
There's all these little attributes to Kyle Kuzma's game that you start to see show themselves. He's developing as a passer and as a rebounder. I think his best basketball is still ahead of him.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Brogdon finds Turner. Bucks passing it around. Jackson setting the pick here for Kuzma. Outside Turner. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Fires the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Yeah, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
And you have to account for Smart's scoring abilities. Great job by him of just noticing the defense being over-aggressive.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls for Smart.
And no doubt he's a defensive anchor. Smart's competitive spirit, it's just contagious.
Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And so, Smart nails both of them. Brent, of all the things I can ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
Here's Pippen, following the score by Miles Turner. Clark, the pass to Jerome. And here's Pippen. Clark sets a screen for Pippen. And again, Memphis no good. Bucks trail by 7. Jackson dishes to Turner. The Grizzlies pull it in. Edey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in.
Santi Aldama.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. They lead by 7. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Outside Portis. Jackson kicks to Kuzma. Sinks the triple. Kuzma's got 4 points this quarter.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Pippen with it. Nothing on the board. Pippen a screen on Jackson. Smart goes in, and it's in there.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Brogdon. Left side, Portis shoots. Rebounded by Smart.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Bucks trail by 6. Outside Jackson. To the inside. And Portis throws it down.
No stopping Bobby P. That time powers through to the foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for the Bucks, Bobby Portis. 1 shot.
One shot.
Memphis leading by 3. 1:44 left in the first half of the game. Here's Jerome. Outside Pippen for 3. Good on the triple. Pippen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Lillard against Pippen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
G.G. Jackson. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Pass to Clark. Now Jackson. Offline with his 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Outside Portis. Lillard outside. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as many as 11 points. Outside Pippen. Pass to Jackson. This one for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Bucks trail by 4. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Lillard. Floats one.
Lillard just plays with a flat-out edge. Dangerous as a player who knows how to draw contact inside.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Lillard.
For his career, Damian Lillard, one of the best free throw shooters in the history of the league. And he gets there a lot, too.
No free throws good from Lillard. Memphis leading. Outside Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Robert Williams. The Grizzlies have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Jackson. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Grizzlies leading by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much with Doc Rivers. Doc, a back and forth affair so far. How do you pick it up in the second half?
Well, they were just a more physical team. I mean, they blew up all our actions. They got all the 50-50 balls. We got back in the game because we started doing it back at them, so that's important.
We'll see if you can keep that up. Thanks, Doc. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot scoreline. They're thinking about the shot. One more time around the ball for our contestant.
Thanks for joining us. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks in a tight ball game at the end of the half.
I like their aggressiveness getting into the line. Cave in the defender's chest, make him blow the whistle.
If you caved in the guy's chest, shouldn't it be called a foul?
No, stop flopping.
And now an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. All right, guys, a question from Jenny Bankshot. What's your favorite mode in 2K?
The halftime show, of course. What else is there even to play?
I'm in full agreement, Kenny. Obviously, lots of laughs, good-looking guys, and insightful analysis.
And we give you all of the above. Way better than any movie you could ever watch on television.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. It's a three-point game. Okay, time for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Grizzlies' head athletic trainer. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. Right in the thick of the season, this is a major blow. We'll see how this group of players responds going forward. Back to you guys.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Antetokounmpo is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And there's Miles Turner. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Lillard in at the point. Antetokounmpo, no good.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Giannis after the basket by Jaren Jackson. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Lillard misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Madison the pass to Morant. Jackson with it. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Morant. Clock at 6. Here's Madison. Shoots it up. And another basket for Memphis.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. They need this. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Giannis has got 21 in the game.
And Giannis continuing to look for the mid-range, showing his confidence.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Back to Morant. That's good. Basket number 5 out of 5 for 8-night shooting.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Lillard the pass to Brogdon. Back to Lillard. Giannis outside. Oh, Turner in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, like to see Giannis thread the needle, a big man that has some point guard skills.
Morant against Brogdon. Here's Madison. Scoreless thus far. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Turner. And now the fast break. Brogdon with the ball. Pass to Giannis. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
At the line for one.
Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Defensive foul, Damian Lillard. His first personal foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
One shot.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Here's Jackson, following the score by Damian Lillard. Morant passes to Madison. And here's Jackson. Shoots from 14. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lillard outside. From the line. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Damian Lillard. For Memphis, they have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Edey's checked in for the Grizzlies. Anthony comes in for Vince Williams. And then for Milwaukee. Huff's checked in, and it's Portis in for Antetokounmpo. He's perfect from the line this time. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Here to look at the numbers for Morant. Putting up about 22 points per 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And he does a great job of just attacking the glass, really determined to track it down.
Anticipation when it comes to rebounding, that can separate elite ones from average ones.
Bucks trail by 8. Now Lillard. 6 points for him. Kuzma outside. Drills the three-pointer. Kuzma's got 7.
And that's a learned skill from Kuzma. Not all forwards can get rid of it like that.
Brogdon against Jackson. And it's good, 2 points. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Portis sets the pick for Lillard. Pass to Portis. Launches a three. And it's Madison with the rebound. The Bulldozers got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Morant. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here is Lillard. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Kuzma, right side, for three. Portis. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Edey. Shoots over Kuzma. Edey can't hit. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 9 points. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Now here's Kuzma. 7 points in the game. Here's Portis. Stolen by Jackson. And even 3-on-3 break. Banked in off the glass. And it's an 11-point Memphis lead.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Here's Lillard. 6 points for him. Kuzma outside. Portis a screen on Jackson. It's good. Kuzma's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And you can count on Kuz to knock a few of those down.
Memphis leading by 9. Pass to Madison. Jackson from long range. A rebound by the Bucks. Now here's Portis. 5 points in the game. Lillard outside. Back to Portis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one's on Morant.
So Portis and pressure going hand in hand that time, forcing his way to the free throw line.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
The first one falls, and the Grizzlies with some changes. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Bulldozer. Smart comes in for Gigi Jackson. And it's Ty Jerome in for John Morant. Nikola Jovic is checked in for the Bucks. Jackson comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Portis drains both of them. Here's Jerome. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Bobby Portis.
Once again, for your freestyle dance team.
Here's Anthony. Pass to Jerome. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Jerome's got 6.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. Well, traditionally, many of the great free throw shooters have come from the point guard ranks. Here are the ones leading the league this year. 5th on the list, Damian Lillard.
They are as reliable at the free throw line as you're going to find in this league. And that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
Well, you look back at the NBA's free throw percentage leaders over the years, and so many of them have played the point guard position, mostly because they do a great job of penetrating, getting into the lane, and consistently draw fouls. So the more you take, the more you make.
Anthony against Jackson. Lillard outside. Over Anthony. Lillard misses.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Bucks trail by 13. Outside Jackson.
And here's a look at some stats for Damian Lillard. Over the last month, getting it done. Averaging about 19 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
No good on the free throw. Pippen's checked in for Memphis. The Bucks also with the sub. Jones is checked in. And he sinks the second. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Here's Jerome. He has 6. They set the pick to the middle. Here's Edey, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Lillard. He's got 6. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Pippen.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Jerome lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Jerome's got 5 points now this quarter.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, and my man is going for the jugular.
They grabbed their own miss.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
To the paint. It's stolen by Jones. Jackson with it. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Lillard looking around. Jackson against Smart. And there's Jackson on the assist by Williams.
Good recognition from the big man Williams. Solid at realizing when the D has overcommitted.
Outside Pippen. Pass to Jerome. And there's the drive. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edie.
Number 15, Brandon Clark.
Here's Jerome. Drops in the tray. Jerome's got 11 points.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Bucks trail by 17.
2 minutes remaining in the
Now Lillard. He has 6. Pass to Jovic. Count it. 9 points in the game so far.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Pippen against Lillard. Goes up on the wing. Milwaukee with the rebound. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Jovic, guarded by Smart. Jovic passes to Lillard. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third.
And Lillard can get tricky with that shot. He draws the foul, but still manages to squeeze that one off.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Memphis.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
First free throw is good. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Williams is checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Jackson. The free throw is good from Lillard. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 13-point lead. Pass to Jerome. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis.
Grizzlies, number 8, Jaren Jackson Jr.
.109 left in the third. Pippen against Lillard. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 3. And again, Memphis no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
To the wing right side. Three-pointer Lillard. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Clark outside. Pass to Pippen. Fires top of the key. Basket counts. Pippen's got 5 now.
Like the pass from Clark there, showing he can be a piece of the puzzle.
Bucks trail by 15. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lillard, the pass to Jones. Over Clark. Jones, no luck. Memphis has gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. The shot by Williams, no good.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Brogdon finds Lillard. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
For 3, Brogdon. He made it! He gets it to go! Wow!
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And so it's Memphis. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Guys, we're still in this. Just cut it a little bit. All right, just keep cutting. All you got to do is keep cutting the lead. Right here. All right?
Doc Rivers not looking to get it back all at once, but still with a definite sense of urgency for his team.
Yeah, you want your guys to feel comfortable enough to take their time, run the sets, but you can't afford to let this game get too far away from you.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Vince Williams out there with John Morant. Then it's G.G. Jackson. And there's Jackson, and it's Madison, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. There's Brogdon. Grizzlies making the shot. Turner with a screen on Morant. Oh, Turner in position. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And the Bucks making a change here. Kuzma's checked in.
Kyle Kuzma.
Here's Lillard. And it's Madison with the rebound. The Bulldozers got 11 rebounds in the game. Down low. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Bucks trail by 14. Turner with a screen on Williams. Three-pointer, Lillard. They get it back.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
At the line for Memphis, Jared Jackson Jr. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Jackson.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work harder.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here is Lillard. Kuzma finds Antetokounmpo. Wide open shot is on the money. Giannis has got 25 points in the game.
Well, that's a shot they need to have Giannis be capable of making consistently. He's continuing to improve from that area.
Now here's Jackson. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Giannis.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
And G.G. Jackson is going to pick up a foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Memphis on defense. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Back to Turner. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And you know how hard Turner goes, has the strength needed to work through the contact and finish.
At the line for the Bucks, Miles Turner, shooting 1.
The Grizzlies leading by 11. Pass to Madison. Morant scanning the floor. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
John Morant taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That one misses. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
And here's Morant after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Madison the pass to Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss. Bucks trail by 9. Kuzma kicks to Lillard. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Brogdon outside. 5 on the clock. Turner with a screen for Brogdon. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Morant, the bounce pass. Jackson looking around. Back to Morant. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Turner. Kuzma outside. Pass to Brogdon. Puts up a three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Morant outside. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Memphis moving that ball around. And Brogdon comes over to help. Jackson from long range. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Kuzma kicks to Lillard. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. They set the pick. The Grizzlies pull it in. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Madison. Pass to Morant. Smart with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Morant outside. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Milwaukee now. 11-point game. Kuzma outside. Antetokounmpo inside. Guarded by Jackson. Count that one.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Morant passes to Jackson. Jackson looking around. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Jackson's got 13 points in the second half.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Turner with a screen on Morant. Pass to Turner. And Kuzma has it in the corner. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. Clock at 4. Here's Brogdon.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Back to Jackson. Floats it up there for Morant. An emphatic LU jam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Turner for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Yeah, I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Outside Jackson. Morant kicks to Jackson. Pass to Jackson. Good, nice job down low. Jackson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Now, here's Brogdon. Giannis outside. Puts it up from 17. Good on the jump shot. Antetokounmpo's got 31 points.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Jackson with the bounce pass. Outside Jackson for the three. The rebound by the Bucks.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Lillard outside. Three-pointer. And it's rebounded by Morant.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Back to Smart. A three ball. Unable to get that one. Bucks trail by 12. Out to the right wing. Smart against Lillard. Brogdon outside. Pass to Turner. Now Lillard. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. Here's Madison. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight. Now here's Lillard. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Kuzma outside. And it's Madison with the rebound. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Morant. The three. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And look at Morant getting bold at the arc. When he's feeling it, you really have to watch him out there.
Kuzma outside. Now here's Giannis. Pass to Turner. Lillard with it. Shoots the three. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Morant. Outside, Smart. Now Jackson. Covered by Lillard. Little turnaround. That's short off the rim. Bucks trail by 17. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Turner. Bucks passing it around. Here's Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. Morant outside. And they double up Jackson. Outside for Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Kuzma passes to Antetokounmpo. Going inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Just don't know how Giannis's 2 steps equal anybody else's 5 steps. You can't catch up.
2 shots.
Free throw good. Giannis. Vince Williams is checked in for Smart. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
The team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Morant outside. Here's Madison, covered by Giannis. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. There's Jackson with the three. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Memphis.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for the Bulldozer. Pippen comes in for G.G. Jackson. And Anthony subbed in for John Morant. .122 left in the fourth quarter. Green dishes to Antetokounmpo. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Anthony. Pass to Pippen. Outside Jackson. Six on the shot clock. Fires from deep. It doesn't go for him. Giannis against Jackson. Jones, no one around him. No good on the triple. And here are the Grizzlies now. They have a 19-point lead. Clark, a screen on Jackson. Pippen, the pass to Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Giannis outside. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Green. Lets the three fly. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jaron. A young team, but you're going in the right direction. How does a game like tonight help you keep that flow?
It's progress. Everything is progress. A win you can learn something from, a loss you can learn something from. So we're taking every little bit of it, and we're just happy to get one at home today.
It's a step in the process, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.
Thank you.